So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Batistuta! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played. Foden. That's a fabulous ball. There's the shot! And he hits the net. 2, and we've barely begun here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Great chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that means just one. Batistuta! Always going over the top.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. It's a pretty loose pass. And hit and in! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's become a case of... He's got tall! No, it's wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Batistuta. it's Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Succumbs to the pressure. Now that's well seen too. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, shot a goal! Oh, terrific save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Punched away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super find. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to retrieve it. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beckenbauer. And that has left him in a heap. Upamecano cuts it out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's in plenty of space here. Just too much on that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Ødegaard. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's their second corner of the game. Mohamed Salah. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. And he's intervened well there. And it's Owen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka makes the interception. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
¡Gol! El dorsal 24.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Davis. Brilliantly cut out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. A searching ball that into space. Davis with a cross. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Batistuta. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. He's it, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He has found the way through. Davis has a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Otto makes the interception. Upamecano looking for the run-up. So it is still 0-0. Davis. Ødegaard gets over and intercepts. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Belts one! That is a great kick out. Drogba has it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Drogba. Oblak catches it safely. And that has left him in a heap. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming cross. And that should get the job done. Rafinha. Drogba. Vitinha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafinha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Header! It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Owen. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Back into the middle. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And he thumps it clear. Rafinha. Vitinha. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland!
Has been indicated.
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And it's Owen. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution on the field, number 25.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Substitution in progress.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see it.
Got a shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caicedo. Neymar. Swung over. Ryerson. Berger. That's a little off target. Time and again they are repelled. Pass somewhat off target. Owen. Odo. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. Ødegaard providing an outlet on that flank. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Drogba, who's set up one goal so far. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, this is exactly the approach.
Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Ryerson looks to the other side. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pulls over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Pedri. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Batistuta. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found some space here. Spread it left. Ryerson. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Davis. That has been cut short. "75 minutes played."
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Batistuta! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Odd time, excellent interception. Otto cuts out the pass. Neymar's cross. Van Dijk clears it away. Here comes another cross. He gets big. It's there. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's found a way through. And that is masterful defending. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
There will be 3 minutes.
Madrid
at a
give
time.
themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Ødegaard, he is through here. Swings in across. That's a decent clearance. That is a brilliant interception. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ødegaard has given away a free kick.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's looking for the runner here. Owen is in a really good position out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's only too happy to take that back. Hernandez cuts it out. Batistuta. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Adams is there to clear. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neymar has crossed into the middle. Now the finish! Upamecano gets it away. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. He's played him through. Batistuta. Keeper's ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto gets good distance on it. Spread out to the left. That is a great pick out. Batistuta. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the keeper beats it away. Great chance! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ødegaard. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Upamecano wins the duel this time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! There it is! The breakthrough strike! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Getting the flags up. Serginho. Otto does really well to win the ball there, and that could set him on his way. Owen. Foden, can he put it away? And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here.
That was well seen too.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Look at the space here. He's got the shot away! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard, looking for the run. Can he get it through? Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foden. Pedri. Pedri! Missed by a fraction. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Stood up well to him there. Serginho. Owen. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos anunciar os números sorteados de hoje. Se tiverem bilhete, confiram no telão. Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Camisa 7.
Second period then underway.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Ødegaard.
Camisa 15.
That's good vision.
Camisa 10. Teremos uma
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. It's a promising position. Rodri clears it all. Pedri! And that is wildly off target. It's a pretty loose pass. And Batistuta! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Serginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just too much on that. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Floated through. And he thumps it clear. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Otto. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição em campo.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Danger averted for now. That's gone loose. Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri with the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball. Messi. Good ball over the top. Great hit! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a little off target. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Played out towards the right wing. Otto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe touches it back. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a lovely, neat pass. The final 5 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's just a little long. Pedri. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's through here. Otto makes the interception. Upamecano. Love tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Five minutes to add. Otto. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. And already we're underway here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams, you do what you're told.
Look at... has a goal! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is good alertness. Bale. And it's Beckham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kane. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Another try! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Batistuta. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Kane. Aimed beyond the defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No way through, so back it comes. Bale. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Batistuta. Odegaard. Foden.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! And he's following up! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Referee has just said play on, and it's Bergkamp. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that, and the counter is on. Vieira. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the runner. Bale. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy. Se está realizando un cambio.
Madrid get the second half going. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Haaland. Otto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Beckham wins the duel this time. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate this.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's Bergkamp! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Mbappe! That's a shade optimistic. Early ball out from the back. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's had a hit! Goal by Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Haaland.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pedri. And it's Bergkamp. Pedri, looking for options for movement. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. Odo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicked it back promptly. Pass is just off target. And behind for a goal kick.
Cambio en el Bayer Leverkusen. Número
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 19. Messi. Entran.
And he skips
número
past his
13.
man.
Número 2.
Oh no, that
Número
was
15.
never going to make it.
Se va a realizar un
Madrid
cambio.
are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path...
Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's Batistuta. Messi. Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. Batistuta, and a shot! Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cambio en el Bayer Leverkusen. Número 6.
Pedri.
Entrará al campo.
Oh, nicely
número
intercepted.
44.
The final seconds now. Good running. Oh, here's a chance! That's got him rattled. That could spell... And the finish! And that may well be that. That is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. it.